Pinch hit for you? That's okay. Whitley Mays pinch hits for you, you've done something right, okay? We have a batting cage here where the kids used to hit and do all their work for hitting. So what we have done is, if we could bring the plaque up, please, Mike. We present this plaque to Brian Ostrosser. We're going to rename that batting cage Ozzy's Cage in memory of Brian. All right, we're going to start to introduce the 1962 Little League team. 1962. The summer was busy for the Stoney Creek Little League All-Stars. Coach Kerrigan, coming off a loss in the Canadian final in 1961, wanted to prepare us for a run at Williamsport. We practiced every day from 8 in the morning till 1 in the afternoon under the direction of Coach Kerrigan and Hamilton, who stressed defense. We weren't afraid of hard work and dedicated ourselves to the best we could be. All of these are good life skills we learned from two great men. Tournament play started with a solid pitching. We defeated Ancaster, Bimbrook, Galt, Dundas Nationals, and Dundas Americans. Winning the district was the first step. All games were sudden death. You lose one, you go home. On to the Canadian Championship game versus a tough Valley Field Quebec team. Bill Adlam pitched for the first time, and our bats helped defeat them 18-6. Our victory brought a town together supporting our team. Our next stop was Williamsport and the World Series. Only 8 teams made it, and 4 from the U.S. and 4 from Canada, Spain, Japan, and Mexico. These guys got to meet Ted Williams. He spoke to them and challenged us to always do our best in whatever we do. Down to 11 players after Tom Cope broke his hand from a batted ball, the team did its best against tough competition. Losing wasn't easy, but our coaches prepared us to be positive and keep our heads high. What an experience playing in front of 25,000 people. Stoney Creek was only 4,000 people in the whole town. The series was followed by a trip to Washington and a game with the Washington Senators playing Baltimore Orioles. Other trips around the capital were enjoyed, with going to the White House and highlight another. An airplane ride home was the first for many of us. This was followed by a parade and a special ceremony for the team. Mayor Watson greeted us, and we were given town rings for our efforts and success. We thank you for today, getting together with our team and lifelong friends. There's a special bond we have. Some are no longer with us in body, but here with us in our hearts. It has been great fun finding the guys who have moved across Canada and celebrating our childhood. We passed the torch to the 65 team, who almost went undefeated but fell short, and we pass it on to the players of Stoney Creek today. They say thank you and good luck. All right, so we're going to introduce the 62 team right now. Scott Purser. Larry Davis. Larry Davis?
Not here.
Not here. Bill Adlam?
Not here.
Perfect. Bill Hamilton?
Passed away. Passed away.
Oh.
No longer with us.
Anybody here from Bill's?
His dad's here, but he's on the coast.
Right here. Bill Hamilton, stand up, please. This is Bill Hamilton's mother, who was made it here today. And his daughter, Bev, Bruce, and Bob Hamilton. Thank you all for coming. We appreciate it. Here. Perfect. Stu Kipps. I know he's not here, but he was on the team. Stu Kipps. Gary Wilson. Ron Kerrigan is passed away, but he is represented by his wife Mary, his son Ryan, his brother Pat, and his grandson Malcolm Spence. Tim Salter. Cliff Arms. Larry Black. Atta baby, yeah. My uncle, Roger Watt. Paul Coleman. And Tom Cope. Oh, and coaches here, yeah. The coaches for that team are Bert Kerrigan and George Hamilton. This is your 62 Little League World Series representative for Canada. So in 1965, some of these players went to the Senior Little League World Series. Okay, quite an accomplishment because we had two teams from our little town go to the Little League World Series in the same year and the Senior Little League World Series. So the 65 Senior Little League guys, their coaches were Bill Mannery and Jack Farnsworth. Bob Bergstrand, Paul Sanderson, Rick Wurst, you guys, blue team, are going to give those pins. They're going to line up around the Mike Emery. Rick McLaughlin. Frank Simons. Paul Coleman. Roger Watt. Larry Black, Tim Salter, Cliff Arms, Ron Kerrigan's family, Bill Hamilton, and Gary Wilson.
Did he miss you? All the seniors. Those are all the seniors.
Which is good, but almost everywhere in the 62s.
All right. 1965, Stoney Creek sent, like I said, 2 teams to their respective World Series. This is our 50th anniversary of our 65 team, the only team in Canadian history to make it to the finals of the Little League World Series, where they lost 3-1 to a team from who cares? Right? So the 1965 team, the first ever All-Canadian Little League Championship. That was the first year for that. First Canadian Little League team to win a game at Little League World Series in Williamsport. First Canadian Little League team to ever advance to the semifinals. Still a record 50 years in standing. They outscored their opponents 50-7 in 11 games played and did not commit a fielding error in those games. Jackie Robinson attended the B'nai B'rith in Hamilton to honor the 65 squad, who were invited guests of honor. They were acknowledged by the Prime Minister and the Premier for their accomplishments. They also had the front page of the Toronto Globe and Mail and the Spectator. On their way to the Little League World Series, they defeated Toronto Parkdale Lions 4-1, Dundas National 17-1. Defeated Ancaster 1-0. Joe Palango pitches a perfect game, 14 strikeouts. They defeat the Dundas Americans 5-0. Gary Perkowitz strikes out 12. They win the districts. They defeat Kirkland Lake 6-1. Joe Palango 12 strikeouts and hits 2 home runs. They defeat Overbrook in Ottawa 2-1. Win Ontario Championship. They defeat Valleyfield, Quebec 3-0. Win Eastern Championship. They defeat Trail, British Columbia 4-0. Gary Berkowitz 14 strikeouts. Win first All-Canadian Championship. Little League World Series, they defeat Europe. Rota, Spain 6-0. First Canadian team to win a game at the World Series. They defeat North Jeffersonville, Indiana 1-0. Gary Berkowitz 12 strikeouts. And on Saturday, August 28th, 1965, World Championship game. They lost to East Windsor Locks, Connecticut, 3-1. First Canadian team to play in the final game of the Little League World Series, which still holds up today. It is a huge accomplishment for Stoney Creek and our organization to say we have the only Canadian team to make it to the finals of the Little League World Series. Here are your 1965 Little League All-Stars. Brad Ackles,
not wearing the replica jersey. And what is most impressive is it still fits. Gary Borkowitz.
Did I say that right? Probably not. Gary Borkowitz. Carl Betts passed away, but his daughter Brooke Betts and his wife Rita are here representing him.
Oh, sorry. That's wrong man here. Somebody gave me the wrong information. Sorry, Derek, right? Derek Betts, his son. Glenn Bromley. Jeff Dalton. Rick Ferroni. Ron Kelly. Ron Kenny, sorry, Ron Kenny.
Give me the mic.
Bill Lockhart. Doug McKay. Doug? Okay. Daryl Ostrasser. Joe Palengo. Doug Sneeze has passed away and he's represented by his sister Sue Plum. Dave Sutton. And Jimmy Vlykoff. Now, in honor of the 65 team, right, sorry, we got coaches. Bert Kerrigan and George Bender. And Bill is here for George. And Pat. So in honor of the 65 team, our major rep team, the 11 and 12-year-olds, have decided to wear the Team Canada colors that these guys wore. In honor of them, they're going to wear that at their tournaments all year. So if we could get Jimmy, Roger, and a member of the 65 senior team to come to home plate, please. Jimmy, and then a 65 member. Come on up here. That's all right. In honor of your guys' accomplishments, we have made a plaque with the roster of all three teams. We are going to post that up here at Little League somewhere so people in our community can remember how important and how special these guys were. These guys here built the foundation for your kids, my kids, to play here today. So, in honor of you guys, we recognize you with this plaque. Thank you very much. Okay, and also here, Roger Watt and Jimmy Vlikov, they did a lot of work for us. They contacted most of the things, or most of the guys with the phone numbers, contacts. All right, so we have presented them. Pull them out of the bag, fellas. Let's see what. Don't be shy. All of a sudden, now you're shy. We have presented these as a special little gift. Nice hoodie with their numbers, the team, of the year that they were at the Little League World Series and represented that. So we appreciate your help, guys. Because without some of your hard work, this wouldn't have happened. So we appreciate it. Yeah. All right. We are going to let Jimmy would like to say a couple of words. And yes, we have to rein Jimmy in because if not everybody knows Jimmy, he's a talker. He likes to talk.
Thank you, Rob. Speaking on behalf of everybody standing out here, I would just like to say that this is where we came from. Back in Stoney Creek, if you didn't leave between the escarpment and Highway 8 or Highway 20 to Grays Road, you won a cricket. And that we were. To think that what we learned back in the 1960s, and you look at who's standing in front of us today, yes, one legend made it to the major leagues. And Ozzy, you were unbelievable and well deserving. From all of us that admired you as kids, you were phenomenal. And to wrap it up, I would just like to say the other people that are standing here, look what Little League Baseball has produced. We have doctors, we have lawyers, we have businessmen, we have teachers, we have a member of parliament that all came from Stoney Creek Little League Baseball. And from all of us, we thank you for what you've done and what you've given, and we hope this legacy lives on and on and on. God bless you all.
You guys ready to catch?
As well, we're going to have a little bit of a reception for these guys in the hall. All right, there is some memorabilia from those years that Bob McDonald has graciously laminated. There are articles and pictures. Feel free to come in. There is a card that Jimmy has made up that we can sign. And there is a donation box if you would like to donate back to the league. All right, we would appreciate that. All right, Hayden Miller, Ryan Taylor, Liam Watt, come on out here, Liam, and Michael O'Neill. We are going to throw out the ceremonial first pitch for our league this year. So we're going to have our 4 catchers line up, and our people that are going to throw out the ball just in front of the pitcher's mound. All right. The Betts family and the Schmees family are representing the 65 and 65 senior team, and Roger Watt is representing the 62 team. All right. Don't go that far. Come on in. No, hey. Don't get crazy. Come on in. Where are the balls there? Oh, and Brian Ostrasser, where are you? Come on out. We need one more ball. We can do one at a time. Well, we should do them all at the same time. That's dangerous. If we all throw them at the same time, that could be dangerous. So, Ryan Taylor, first pitch. Attaboy, good pickup. Good. All right. Yeah. Okay, Michael. All right. He's going to shake him off. Look at that. I love it. Give him the heat. Oh! Attaboy. Now Roger, he's going to throw out the ceremonial first pitch to his son, Liam Watt. All right, we're going to wrap this up, but we have a couple other things. We would like to thank Unique Food Groups for coming and making all the food. So make sure you go and support them. They have fantastic food. They do a great job for us. Also, the Tie Cats have come and set up a couple bouncy castles for the kids. A couple other things out there. I think they're giving away some stuff. So make sure you go out there and the kids see them. For the players, you guys are more than welcome to come back here. Some of the family could come back in here and talk about the good old days, all right? Once again, it is our honor and our privilege to represent the 62, 65, and 65 Senior Little League team. It is a huge accomplishment for our little district of Stoney Creek. Congratulations, gentlemen. Good job. There will be a game here at 12 o'clock. Our major team, the 11 and 12s, will be playing the Ancaster major team. They're 11 and 12-year-olds. That is the same game, Ancaster, Stoney Creek, that they played, and Stoney Creek beat 1-0 back in 65 to get to where they needed to go. So please stick around, enjoy the food, enjoy the Tie Cap, Bouncy Castle, enjoy inside. Have a great day, everybody.